Well, it's happening, boys. Oh god, that's a lot. That is a lot. But I will not be blackmailed. Who's siding with them? Antrea, Mooton, Tully, Piper... Stefan, really? Oh, you've gone back to Faith of the Seven. Yeah, your son is old god, you're not. Well, we refuse, ladies and gentlemen. We will not bend the knee to the likes of these rebellion scum.
You are part of the Rebel Alliance and a traitor.
Rally everyone at Moat Caelan, and we will march south and deal with this rebellious nonsense. I will lead the army personally, lads. We'll go deal with this rebellion. Rip it out, root and stem. The Tullys will pay for this transgression. They will pay with their lives. Rather than chase those dudes, I'm thinking come around here and we pick them off before they can gather up. Because if they gather up, then they're potentially a threat. Actually, they're very much a threat if they gather up. What the hell? This could be interesting. Or dangerous. Annoyingly, lads, I would have the support of the Baratheons. Or House... Barra House? Barra House controls the Stormlands. Who the hell is the Barra House? Loyalty is peace. It's a cadet branch of the Baratheons, apparently. That was literally just made for no reason. Okay, whatever. That's fine. Well, we will march south, I suppose. Yeah, the enemy has way too many. Jesus, why do they have so many men? They have like 5 times my amount of troops. What the hell? Why does the North control so little troops? Why do I have so few men? Why do they have so many? Good lord, I'm screwed. I'm just screwed. I don't care what you call that, kid. We're just... You can call it defeat, buddy, because that's what we're gonna have. How am I supposed to fight, like, 15 times the amount of troops that I have? Well, I guess they'll probably attack me, right? And I can just hope for a battle advantage. But with the amount of troops there are, even with every advantage in the world, they have... I'm just lost. How am I supposed to fight 50,000 troops? I just can't. Your Grace! Where's the king when you need him? I need to petition the king. You are in an army. Well, take me out of the army. Alright, I'm fighting, right? Okay. Well, I have no idea how the hell I'm supposed to fight that. That's impossible. I'm not winning that. That's literally impossible. Where did they get 50,000 men from? That's more than you're telling me that the entire North plus half of the Riverlands has less troops than half of... That's insane. That is insane. Well, I'm going to go to the king. Okay, get out of the army, because you need to go talk to the king about this. This is ridiculous. Your Grace! Your Grace, it's not fair, Your Grace. I'm escorted into King Lofar's throne room, where he beckons me to approach and address him. I summarize the events which has led me to the open treachery of Lord Hammond and his faction to install, and I request their forced surrender to the king. After listening to the speech, he smiles warmly at me and states, "Absolutely, cousin. I shall dispatch my agents immediately to take care of this matter. Thank you, Your Grace." Victory achieved. Aha! It pays to have friends in high places. The king is my cousin, you rebel scum. Peace be with you. I know I'm defeated. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, okay. The fact that the king is my cousin is what saved me there. That is literally it. So be it. Okay, I have 1 billion people. Okay, so I have half of the Riverlands imprisoned now, I'm pretty sure. All of these rebellious lords, ladies and gentlemen. All of these rebellious lords. So he'll have no claims on the Riverlands at all, which should strip all of his children of any claims in the future. We'll think about it. We'll think about it. But yeah, the king being my cousin just saved my ass there. King Lothar just absolutely saved us. We pretty much got our asses handed to us, limped to King's Landing, and went, "Cousin, save me, cousin." I'd just like to point out right there that they had like 50,000 troops. That's almost as much as King Lothar Baratheon can summon, controlling all of Westeros. What the hell, man? That's whack, is what that is. That's crazy. Okay. So, if I lower Tully's taxes, and then to get away his title reversion. So if I do that quick, I can then revoke title, High Lordship. He's a criminal, which allows me to take away all of his stuff. So I can take Riverrun from the Tully, and then I can get him to renounce his claims. So he'll agree to that, hopefully. I have seized Riverrun, which I can in turn give to, actually I could give it to Beric Tully, or I could give it to a Stark branch, to be fair, which might be the smarter play. Are there any descendants from the Stark branch? I'd rather give it to a Stark than a Tully, frankly. Yeah, I either give the territory to Jorah, or I give it to that Tully boy that's old god. But I think giving it to Jorah's probably the play. Also, he's married to a Bracken, actually. Jorah Stark is married to a Bracken at the moment, so he does have an alliance with the Bracken. I'm just gonna bite the bullet, lads. We are going to strip the titles off of basically every lord that rebelled against me. More or less. Goodbye, Pinkmaiden. Because I have given House Mormont control of this territory here. I realize there's a bunch of lesser-known houses that are unlanded in the north that essentially can just be stripped of most of their titles. And all I have to do to get rid of it is remove their Voking nonsense. They will, like, pay me no tax, but I can fix that later on. It's not the end of the world. It's a small price to pay for stripping all these titles from them all. And taking that off the Mutants. I'm basically stripping all of their... What the hell? There's a Greyjoy in Reefport, apparently. We have ourselves a illegitimate son, ladies and gentlemen. I have to say illegitimate because I fear that YouTube will demonetize me. I mean, sure, game, that's one way to clear... That's one way to get rid of gout, lads, is cut off your damn leg. I have gout. I had gout. Now I have no leg. Okay, ladies and gents, the realm is at war. The Lord Paramount of the Reach has risen up against King Alan Baratheon of the Iron Throne in the Liberty War. I must choose which side to stand with. We've always been Baratheon loyalists. I don't see a need to change that now. The Starks will be loyal to the throne. Especially since, who's emailing? Like, nephew, or second cousin or something? I don't know, it's hard to keep track. But, ironically, the King of the Iron Throne is actually terrified of me. But yeah, we'll definitely go help. The rebels will pay dearly for this. Who sided with... Okay, so I've got some banners that are siding against me. We are fighting the Reach, Lannisters, apparently. The Vale is with us, though. There's some things in the north. Oh, it's the north versus the south, basically. The Stormlands, the Reach, and Dawn are all fighting. Okay. March was 30k men, and we go straight down to King's Landing, basically, to try and pick off a bunch of these guys. Because the Vale is coming down south as well. All of the enemy are over here. Currently beating the hell out of the Baratheon forces. Oh god, what's happened? Oh, I died. Oh, I was slain in battle. I didn't realize I was in a battle. Where are my troops? Oh, up here. We must have clashed with somebody. Some nameless nobody killed me. I'm playing as now Lord Paramount Rodrik. Oh, well, the war rages on, lads. The war rages on. But we put Rodrik in charge of the army, and we march down south to join with the Arryns and go fight the rebellion. Although I don't know if we can actually win it. We'll see. This might be a good place. Hills plus river crossing advantage. If we can lure them to attack us there, we might be able to pull off some kind of miracle. Maybe. Dummy, could you go over here and help these guys? Quickly, save the Arryns! Turn the tide! Oh god, they're sending more men. Well, this might be the end. This might be the end, lads. I don't know. If those Baratheon men that were down there could, like, rush up north and help us, then we'd be able to pull off something. But they'd have to hurry up. Was the AI capable of being that smart? I don't think it is. Nope, it's just gonna... Okay, well, the AI could have helped turn the tide here, ladies and gentlemen, but these Baratheon men decided to just kind of not help. So, that's a thing. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate. It appears we have lost the war. There is no way we're recovering from this. No way in hell we're recovering. I'm gonna go with the Arryn troops, try to join up with the Baratheons down south. That's pretty much the only play we got, I think. Maybe they'll attack us here? That would be a decent spot to get attacked at. The Baratheons have still left a bunch of troops down south. Not a great thing. Oh god, we're surrounded. We're gonna lose. Like, there's nothing I can do about any of this. Are they just abandoning me? Yeah, they are. They're just abandoning me. Well, I might be able to win this battle, potentially, maybe. Yes. Manderleys. The Manderleys are showing up, lads. We could turn the tide. We could do this. We definitely can't do this. We definitely can't. But, you know. We're trying. And all of this is just to lower crown authority. The Manderleys are alone over there, and I am stuck here fighting 2,000 men. Why are they could have just saved the Manderleys there in King's Landing, but they decided to go up north instead. I wonder if I can get up here to save these dudes in time or not. And even if I did, I think that 38k is gonna... This is Manderley versus Manderley there, by the way. That's the thing that's happening. We'll try to turn the tide of this battle before the AI can send reinforcements up north. Fight! Fight, you fools! The AI is coming back. Oh god. Oh god. We have the advantage. We don't have the advantage anymore. We are screwed. We are so screwed. Yep, we're screwed. I mean, we tried. We definitely tried. But an effort was made, but we have lost. Yep, an effort was made, but we have lost spectacularly. Oh yeah, just another round of the Lords bending the knee, lads. And the North is pretty secure. All things considered, the vassal situation is pretty much handled itself. The religious strife is a thing of the past. Primarily because most of the vassals I have either installed as Old God or they have converted to Old God. And what the hell? The House Whiteler currently rules. It's a cadet branch of the Tyrells, somehow. Hey, and Will has a son who literally got none of the really great traits that he could have inherited. He got none of them. Absolutely none of them. He literally could have gotten genius or beautiful. He got the most downgraded version. He is an incredible disappointment. Dissard. For disappointment. Dissard. Lackard? He's Lackard. Lackard Stark. He's lacking. Lackard Stark. Get it? Get it? Yeah. Yeah, Aiden. I'm slowly converting the culture of all of my vassals. Okay, lads. I can now knight King Alan Baratheon. Yep. I knighted the king. Yeah, knighted me plus 50. Yeah, that's a lot. That's actually really good. I'm escorted to the throne room. I lay out the arguments of development of the city of Bradford and the Lordship of Winterfell. After listening to his speech, he sits in silence for several moments. He mulls my petition over. Eventually he addresses me. You make good arguments, but if I am to agree to your request, I need something in return. Surely you would see the benefit that both of us come to an arrangement. Yes. It worked, I think. Start construction of the city. So I think I just got another city for free in Winterfell. Oh, Bradford. Being constructed. So I basically, I think, just got a city paid for by the crown. And it will take 5 years to build it, but we'll have another city built in Winterfell. Excellent. Rodrik's reign's pretty... I have to stop myself from swearing. Rodrik's reign is very good, lads. Very good. Because the Riverlands has been brought to heel. Most of the lords are Old God at this stage, or their heirs are being tutored to become Old Gods. Other than the Brackens. But the Brackens... Yeah, the Brackens are officially, once the woman dies, her heir is Jon Stark. So, the Starks are going to rule Stonehenge. Wait, what? I can claim the Lord Paramountcy of the Stormlands? I mean, it includes fighting Dawn as well, that's the thing. And I won't have any alliances, so attacking them is probably a bad idea. But I do have the claims on the Lord Paramountcy of the Stormlands. I don't know whether or not the Baratheons would turn around and go, no, back, Stark, back. We have almost got the claim on Duskendale. Come on, give me the High Lordship. Give me the High Lordship. Give me. No, I just got a normal claim on Duskendale, apparently. They ceased Rook Rest, and we can take this territory. Why? Because reasons. The king is apparently not going to do anything about it. I get the High Lordship, get some fame, allies share, he becomes my vassal, enforce demands. I can literally just claim pieces of the Crown Lands, and the king is not concerned about this at all, apparently. But yeah, no, it turns out the king is not at all bothered about me taking territory, so I'm just gonna start expanding, because I can. Why the hell not? Nothing can stop me. Absolutely no one can stop me. So that's the play, lads. We're just going to expand our territory. Technically speaking, I have the Reach and the Westerlands as my ally, by the way. Like, that's a thing that I have. I wouldn't be able to go... I think I know why this is possible, by the way. And why the Iron Throne isn't doing anything about it. Because, if we go to... Can I see... The Crown Authority for the Iron Throne is incredibly low because they've lost, like, loads of Crown Authority. They've lost so many Liberation Wars that I'm pretty sure the Crown Authority for the Iron Throne is pretty much non-existent at this point. So that's why I can just take pieces of the Crown Lands with impunity, because the king can't do anything about it. Because he's lost basically all of his control. He's a king in... name only, basically. His bannermen can essentially just go do whatever the hell they want. We might as well go claim the Stormlands. Honestly. I think I wait and I befriend more of my powerful bannermen, and then I get as much gold and stuff as I possibly can. And then we essentially march south and take the Stormlands for myself. Why the hell not? Why the hell not? And I don't think I control it directly. What I do is I give it to Theon. And Theon could control the Stormlands in my name, essentially. Let's do this. If you hear chewing in the background, it's my dog. I gave her a big chew thing, and she's now destroying it. I can't do nothing about that. It'll be fine. We are going to attack the Stormlords, and hope that it goes well, and this isn't a terrible idea. Ignore the war that we are technically having with the Westerlands as well. I'm not going to bother go help with that. We'll rally everything at Harrenhal, and go from there. Yeah, I can actually start making friends with the Stormlanders, bannermen. That's interesting. Do we go straight for this and just attack the Stormlands? I mean, we could do. Because this is the bulk of all their forces. I'm pretty sure that's everything they have. I will lose a bit of troops to attrition and stuff going down here, but... we cross the river. And they're not sending the other men to help for some strange reason. It's okay, the Baratheons are stupid. They're too afraid of us, lads. They're too afraid to cross. They don't have the balls. They don't have the cojones. I have no idea why that 10,000 men are, like, not... It's the Lord Paramount as well. It's Donald himself. He's just watching his men die. I mean, if they're committed to that, I can go kill these guys. Ah, they're breaking off. They're breaking off. They don't have an advantage here, though, I don't think. Oh god, this is going to be close. This will be close, lads. Too close for comfort. I have better men than arms than them. I think I can do this. I think we got this. Yeah, we got this. We got this. I gained the trait wounded. Oof. I was wounded in battle, but I'm still at it, boys. I'm still at it. I've got this. I lost the trait wounded. Haha! Take that, Baratheon. And that. And that. And that. And this. And a bit of that. Alright, let's hunt these idiots down now. Do not let up the advantage. Yes, press the advantage. Destroy them. Destroy them all! Yeah, power roll. What's that? Yeah, we won easy, lads. Easy. Aiden, I hope that you're with me as I squire in all of this, my boy. Yes! Kill them! I will knight you. Absolutely. Destroy them! Do not let up! Yes. I killed a gold one? Why is there a gold one with these people? That's odd. As much as this is not giving me any war score, I kind of want to kill them as much as possible. So I don't want them being a pain in my ass. I can literally predict where they're going to escape to, and then they attack me. Hey! The final battle, lads. We have captured the Lord Paramount of the Westeros. And the war is won! The Stormlands are rightfully ours. I get the Lord Paramount of the Stormlands, and everyone becomes my vassal. I think we release them, and then Rodrik makes his, like, plays his magic, and befriends all of the Stormlords and gets them to convert and stuff. And then we worry about my Vassal Nonsense later, because all it does is affect my stuff. Actually, it's affecting it quite a lot. What's that? Only 14,000 now or something? Yeah, it's actually neutering. Actually, no, I don't think it is. Nah, yeah, it kind of... Yeah, it is actually neutering me, the vassal limit thing. How many vassals do I have? I am 4 vassals over my everything else. Okay. Oh, I need to fix this with, like, handing off some territory to other people, but I don't necessarily... I can't necessarily do that? The only way I can figure about doing anything in the way of fixing my vassal limit thing is to give these smaller countries over to control of somebody else. The only way I can think about doing that is essentially giving the Umbers control of a bunch of the mountains clans. That's the only way I can think about getting rid of it, is granting some of my other guys some lands, pretty much. And then I give Glover Cavestone. So I split the mountain clans between Glover and Umber. But yeah, that solves my whole vassal problem. The other thing I have is Becca Greyjoy, ladies and gentlemen, who is actually Old God. She's in the Riverlands right now. But if I marry her to my grandson Aiden, then she has a claim on the Iron Islands. So we marry her, and then we push her claim on the Iron Islands, and then I'd inherit the Iron Islands as well. Though I don't know if it's a good idea, because that will definitely push me over the vassal cap. Tessa is betrothed to the Reach dude. Theon is betrothed to the Swan girl. Oh, and may I introduce you, ladies and gentlemen, to the cadet branch of River Stark, whose motto is against the tide, with a quartered sigil of the direwolf plus the little white fishes on a field of blue. They control Riverrun and Stonehenge. Alright, now I can do this. Offer guardianship to the Greyjoy girl, convert faith and convert culture. There we go. One by one, we are converting the Stormlands now, lads. Rodrik is loved by a great many people right now. So I feel like going to war while I'm in control of him is honestly the best play that I could make. Becca Greyjoy's claims, and I can claim the Lord Paramountcy of the Iron Islands, is that, by the way. So that's my next move after all this, is going for the Iron Islands. For now, I think we grab a bunch of all this territory and go to war with all this real quick and grab Crackle Point. Pretty much. Just push all of my small claims over in the Crownlands. Do-do-do, 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 yoink. And do-do-do, do-do-do, yoink. I'm pretty certain that I can just take all of these people and destroy them all. I think. 3,000? Yeah, okay. We'll rally the troops at Harrenhal and we'll go deal with them. Everyone to Harrenhal. And we will just march straight on Crackle Point and absolutely wreck everything. Kill them! Yeah, we should make short work of all these lads. Because I get the territory, yes. But I will need to actually give it to other people because I will go over the thing. I do not want to be going over my limit right now while in the middle of dealing with all this nonsense. And then we leave behind sieges for that. Get the king to chase down these walls. I can't say that word. Very bad people. Individuals that we do not like, ladies and gentlemen. Oh god, there's got 1,000 men at my flank. Why are you doing this? God damn it. I swear I leave troops behind. I should leave more, to be fair, like, but it's whatever. I really don't like how I can't just win endless battles. It only gets me like halfway. I have to actually lay siege to stuff. It's kind of really irritating. Wow. Baratheon is actually asking me to do stuff. What is this about? Hazewood? Which one's Hazewood? No, I'm River My Whites. Arcroll does not concern you. He wouldn't dare brand me a criminal. That would be bad. That would be really bad if he did. This is taking longer than I anticipated. This is taking far longer than I anticipated. Battle hostage. Alright, I'm not going to have much of a choice now, but to hand over the territory to somebody. I'm going to I plan on giving Theon control of these territories, basically. I do not remotely understand how it is exactly, but none of these battles are counting towards my war score at all. I don't know if that's intended. I hope not. Like, it doesn't matter how many battles I absolutely annihilate the enemy with. It's just like, yeah, nah, you're not going to win. Why? You haven't taken any of their castles, so like you can't win the war. Makes no sense. It's dragging out way longer than I would have liked. Way longer. The discontent going up is really bad. Like, this is really actually genuinely potentially bad. They are dragging this stuff out so much merely by the fact that they're running around the place dealing with my... it's so much. It's so, like, much more annoying than I expected it to be. This is all rather stupid, because I am now just delaying how this war is continuing when the enemy have no troops is ridiculous. Just because I haven't taken their castles is just so silly, so silly. And potentially very, very dangerous, because this faction is getting a little bit too powerful for my liking. Very powerful, actually. Like, the Liberty faction is no joke right now. They're going to be terrible. They are going to actually kill me. I can just kind of hope that maybe the king will stop them. Because I can't. And why? Because we still have not taken any castles. Somehow we have not taken any castles. Oh, God. No. No, I will not be threatened. Screw you, dude. I will have to go to the king. Basically, the Southern Stormlands is rebelled. Some people up top. Yes, he still, like, really likes me, so I'm hoping that he will deal with this nonsense. Thank you, my lord. Yes. He smiles warmly at me, and absolutely, I will deal with this. And they immediately surrender. Ha-ha! As long as I have the king in my back pocket, despite the fact that I'm undermining his authority. It's, yeah, doesn't matter, because I've imprisoned them all now. Alright, so maybe we can wrap this goddamn war up at Critical now. Then be done with it. Would be charming. And in a billion years, ladies and gentlemen, we might actually be able to do it. They are really desperately trying to do something to stop me here. Like, they are genuinely, really trying to pull out all the stops just to stop me. Like, I just surrender for Christ's sake. This is outlandishly ridiculous. Now they're fighting amongst themselves. This is outlandish. Look how many... It's got to be a bug. Because it says plus war score, but none of it's actually doing it. So I'm pretty sure this is just a case of beta is beta, lads. And we should have won by now, like ages ago. Hey, she just gave me 200 gold. Atta girl. The Malisters are really like the MVPs of my vassals, honestly. They're great. I like them. They are just flinging troops at me to delay the sieges at this point. They are straight up just flinging troops at me to delay the sieges. That's their big plan. This has been quite something, lads. How old is Rodrik now? Almost 60? I just like how twice now the king has saved me from... Ooh, I can knight my Aiden. Okay. Yeah, twice now the king has saved me. And I have done nothing but undermine him lately. So I don't know why he is saving me, but apparently he is, and that's fine, I guess. Like, they are just throwing themselves at me. It's sad. It really is sad. I've got another banner. Woo. Rodrik is just a Chad, though, dude. Like, he's been at this for ages now. He's won so many battles. He's just mowing the enemy down. I don't want to end these wars before I have enough control of territories to do anything with them. You, go down there. We've already got what we need from the rest of that, so... Send half the guys down there. The rest of these guys can come over here. No. Shut up. Shut up, your grace. I know you saved my ass. He saved me so many times, but every time he asks me to stop fighting amongst themselves, I'm just like, nope. Too many lives and too much effort has been put into winning these little wars that I will not end. I will not end them. I will absolutely not end them. They are just throwing themselves at my men. Like, if we keep attacking them, lads, they can't finish the siege. Alright, we have literally 2 siege points to take now, and then we are good. Ridiculous how long this has taken. Okay, now we can end everything. Good lord, man. Okay. I have taken basically almost everything. I should be able to now create the High Lordship of Critical Point. Yes. Excellent. Okay, I will now disband, because I am hemorrhaging money. The funny thing is, I did all of that, and I haven't actually taken it all, just most of it. Yeah, we now need to, obviously, give my son control of, like, a bunch of stuff, pretty much. He will pretty much just get everything. The High Lordship will be his, and he will get all of these individual titles. And he will give titles to people, I imagine. But he'll make his own bannermen, basically, so I can just leave him to his own devices. But Critical Point will be his. Okay, now I can deal with the rebellious Uprisings, who I don't even know who it was that even, like, fought against me, to be honest. Someone did. Okay, lads, look, listen, if you convert to the true gods, then I will be absolutely more than happy for you to, be chill with me, okay? Convert to the true demonetization! Demonetization! Oh god, my eyes! Ah, nobody look, kids! Don't look! Don't look at the boobs! Oh god, oh god, it's back again! These people need Jesus. I'm just gonna move this over here real quick. There you go. You can't see the booba now. You cannot see the booba! The booba is not there. Don't look at me like that, YouTube. You can't demonetize me, YouTube. Please don't demonetize me. I'm sending him to the Night's Watch, I swear. Look, I'm doing it, YouTube. I'm doing it, okay? Look, it's going. I'm censoring him. I'm censoring him, YouTube. He's going to be limited ads. He's going to be limited ads. It's going to be fine. But yes, with that bombshell done, his son will inherit, and his son is old god, so that's good. That's all, guess. If they embrace the true gods, ladies and gentlemen, I will release them. And the past will be forgiven. All of that, ladies and gentlemen, just for a slab of territory over here, pretty much. Is the king really angry with me? Because, no, he loves my guts. Okay. I tell you what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. Because the vassal limit problem is definitely a massive problem that we totally need to deal with. We absolutely 100% need to deal with. I don't have much of a choice but to deal with it. So, we need Storm's End. I need to get Storm's End. That absolutely needs to happen. Let's see if he tries anything. I don't think he will. Yeah, there you go. We more or less give the Stormlands over to one of my sons. our branch of House Stark, because I don't want it. I don't want it. Because we will focus on the Riverlands and the Crownlands, and taking the Iron Islands, which will be enough vassal nonsense in of itself, plus taking the Vale at some stage as well. Before we hand off the Stormlands, it occurs to me we may as well use the increased military power to take the Iron Islands, so I'm going to make some plays. The Lord of Harlaw is unmarried, and my daughter is unmarried. Despite the fact that she doesn't like the D, I'm pretty sure she prefers the fairer of the sexes. So we will marry my daughter to Lord Harlaw. Should give my son, like, some footing for later, pretty much. There you go. Varan will marry the good brother girl, which gets us a further alliance with a powerful faction on the Iron Islands. I think we attack the Iron Islands. That puts my grandson's wife in charge, Becca Greyjoy. And then they will rule the Iron Islands afterwards. So we will inherit the Iron Islands eventually.
This war is far from over.